The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. All right. So if you're a woman, all right, and you're in your spiritual era, your divine, feminine, your goddess era, all right, you can go ahead and either click off the video now, man, all right, or take this rebuke that's coming. All right. But first off, I want to give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due unto Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakha HaKadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who taught me this truth. And salutations to you brothers out there stiffly pushing in all sincerity and diligence. Shalom to the rest of the 1/3 remnant of men, women, and children of the nation of Israel, as well as the speckled bird Israelites who may look like the heathen, as we await this second Exodus by the hands of Yahweh Shah. And this is your brother Rikaga Barman, and what I want to touch on is the fact that the divine feminine and that goddess demon, all right, the whole divine feminine energy, all right, and that goddess demon that a lot of these witches have on them, man, all right. You know, and the inspiration of this lesson came from the fact that I was on Snapchat, you know, and I came across some, this demon's post, and she said, I'm in my dark feminine energy era. Like, what the hell is that? She said she's in her dark feminine energy era, man. But then, you go into looking this shit up, and it's really a thing. Okay, how these women, all right, these witches, okay, as we understand, they a lot of them believe that they are goddesses and that they should be worshipped, all right. And a lot of them always talk about that divine feminine, okay? Divine feminine, when you look into it, all right, they have what they call the light feminine energy and then the dark feminine energy, all right? And the light feminine energy essentially would, I assume, would be equated with the whole soft girl, right? Like, I'm gonna read this article, and it's gonna go into some characteristics that, quote unquote, light feminine energy woman would how she will act, right? Like Marilyn Monroe, all right, how she's uses her beauty, all right, to manipulate men and gain advantages in life, all right. And then there's a dark feminine energy, which is pretty much a masculine woman, all right. Dark feminine energy is pretty much a masculine woman, okay, who's a transgender, right? Because a woman who acts masculine like a man, she's a transgender, And so you have these dark feminine energy women and these light feminine energy women, and it's all just sorcery, man. It's all sorcery, man. But I want to read a little bit from this article, all right? And then we'll go back and look at some of these pictures, man, because, what this really comes from is the fact that you have a lot of women, all right, who say that they're seeking their spirituality, right? They want to find themselves. And that's why you got to be specific. When you talk about being spiritual, man, you got to be very, very specific, right? Because as we see, spirituality for most modern women is witchcraft, man. It's witchcraft. All right. Before I grab this article here, let's look this up, which, I just typed in, where does divine feminine come from? Because I hate hearing bitches say that, man. Like, oh, divine feminine, and like that's all heathenistic terminology, man. All right, and it's rooted in the worship of women, goddesses. All right, it says many ancient cultures have a divine feminine concept. The Egyptians had Isis, the Greeks had Aphrodite, and the Hindus have Shakti. All right, which I actually want to touch on that Shakti. All right, but it says aspects of the divine feminine can be found in almost all ancient and modern belief systems. The divine feminine is often associated with fertility, creativity, intuition. Yeah, and it's a lot deeper than that. Okay, it's associated with witchcraft. Is what it's associated with. All right, now when you let me go back. All right, because I actually typed in light feminine energy, and this is one of the things that came up. You see, and it goes into that Shakti, okay, from the Hindu culture. So let's see if I can go find that again. All right, you see all these demons, man. This is witchcraft. So this is where that divine feminine and that goddess worship shit comes from. And then let's click on this. All right. Because you got to understand, this is that the spirit most of these women have on the inside, man. Whether they're in their light feminine energy phase, whether they're in their dark feminine energy phase, guess what, man? It all goes back to this demonic worship, man. Okay? And let's see here. Let's read a little bit. It says, The Dark and Divine Mother, all right, by Brandy Offset. It says, in Hinduism, the divine feminine is a primordial cosmic force called Shakti, okay? It says Shakti can manifest and personify herself into the form of a Devi, the Sanskrit word for goddess. All right, so you understand, man, that when these bitches talk about divine feminine and being a goddess and all those things, man, all it really is a demonic witchcraft. Okay, because scriptures don't support no goddess, man. Scriptures don't support the worship of a woman, right? This is an offshoot of feminism, man. All right, the offshoot of feminism is women that want to be worshipped, and they use their sorcery, all right, whether it be their light energy shit, the dark energy shit. It's all dark, right? Because that light energy shit, it's nothing light about it. What they do is they pretend to be a certain way, right? To be a soft girl, all right? But in reality, this is what they are on the inside, man. This is the actual spirit on the inside of them. It's a demonic spirit because they use that soft girl energy, right, to manipulate a dominant man, right? Because what does a dominant man seek? We want a submissive woman, a delicate woman, a tender woman, a soft woman, all those things. So you have these women out here that'll portray themselves as such, but on the inside, they're not really like that. You see, on the inside, they're demons, man. And then you'll have these dark feminine energy women, which we'll go over. All right, they are masculine, right? They seek to dominate an effeminate man, right? So these witches really have it to where they, they cover all angles, man. You see that? And there's a spirit in a lot of these. I'll say it like this, in a lot of these wannabe spiritual women, right? When you have a woman that's talking about some spiritual, she's spiritual and shit, man, that woman's a witch, all right? If she's not in this truth and she's talking about being spiritual, she's into yoga, she's into what they call tantra, right? She's into astrology, she's into zodiacs, she's into the manipulating sexual energy. Man, she's in all types of wicked shit, man. All right. But anyways, let's read, because this is where this shit's come from. All right. Heathen cultures. It says, let's skip down. It says, Kali Ma is the creating force of the universe and the eternal power of time, karma, and transcendental wisdom. It says she is dark and formless, and her unlimited power of transformation is often compared to the black holes found in space. She destroys that which is no longer needed, creating a void from which all things are possible. All right. It says Kali Ma is the Shakti of Shiva and also rules wild, untamed feminine strength. And that's what these women are, man. They come in that chaotic, that wild energy. Okay. And with the tongue out, right? You see that with a lot of these celebrities, right? They'll have that tongue sticking out, showing you that they're shameless, okay? They're promiscuous, and they're chaotic, man. All right? They associate this dark feminine energy with being chaotic, right? With being destructive. You see? And like I said, man, a lot of these witches out here, they do this shit, okay? They're into this. All right, which I'm gonna read that article. All right. It says worship of Kali Ma in goddess spirituality tends to be a blend of traditions and practices of both Eastern and Western philosophies. See, you got a lot of these Western modern women over here. When they're on TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest and all these things, and they follow these different quote unquote spiritual pages. They're following witchcraft pages, man. You see, they're following witchcraft pages, man. All right, All this new age shit is witchcraft. It's satanic worship. Okay? You'll see, man, when you actually examine these people, man, which I'm gonna show some more of those pictures, you see the demons on them. Okay? All right? It says, we're gonna leave off from that. All right, we're gonna leave that there for now. Okay, but understand that this is rooted in Hindu culture. All right, what else did it say? Greek culture, Egyptian culture, right? And this is really that Jezebel spirit, right? When you read about Jezebel in the Bible, she had, well, they probably would call her, they probably would say she has dark feminine energy. Why? Because the bitch was destructive. She was manipulative, right? Chaotic. She killed the prophets. Okay? She brought idolatry into the nation. Yeah, these dark, quote unquote, dark feminine energy women, all right, that's the type of mind shit that's the type of shit they be on. Okay? And it's no different for the light feminine energy, because all they do is they'll dress a certain way to where they look soft and submissive and shit, but what do they do it for? To manipulate you, man. Okay, they do it to manipulate you. Let's grab this this post I grabbed on Pinterest. It says, most people will laugh at the idea of magic being real. It says, but if only they knew what magic really is and how magic is being used to control them, they will not be laughing. And we know in its truth through media, television, all right, enchantments from these holidays, all right, everything, okay, has sorcery on it, man. All right, everything. Okay, it says, remember, magic is the art of directing. It says magic is the art of directing and controlling energy using natural forces, all right? Sound and thought to produce a desired effect. In other words, magic is the art of directing and controlling energy. You see? So what these women do is, man, no matter what quote unquote phase they're in, all right? They on that light feminine shit, the dark feminine shit. What their goal is to what? To manipulate your energy, man. All right? And oftentimes they're trying to manipulate your sexual energy, right? Because they know men are visual creatures, right? They know men or a lot of men are given to their sexual lusts. So what are they going to do? They're going to play to that, man. They are going to play to that. So you see, so if you're a dominant man, like I said, you might have one of these bitches try to put some soft girl enchantment on you, right? Oh baby, blah 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 blah, or you'll have a dark feminine bitch, on some effeminate man, all right, who'll obviously be able to step in and dominate him, right? But look at this shit, man. You see the spirits on these bitches, man. It says light versus dark feminine energy. When to use which? Witchcraft, man. Right? When to use which? Okay? These bitches gotta use the certain they gotta use the certain demons, right, when they dealing with particular men. Okay? All right? And you see it a lot with these celebrities, man. All right? It says dark versus light feminine energy. Bella and Gigi, which I don't know who these is. All right, but you see Bella, I guess the one to the left, she got on a pink, right? Pink associated with girls, right? Girly girl, and then on the right, you got this bitch with the dark dress, that dark energy on her, man. All right, but this is what these women are on, man. This is what they're on nowadays, Let's see if I can find another one with the whole dark versus light, because really it's all dark, man. They're both dark, and I don't want to play a video for copyright, but yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, look, it says, and I don't know why the hell it's so blurry, but it says dark feminine energy, light feminine energy. So you have one that'll be more, I'll say she'll come off as though she's submissive and soft, but in reality, she's just like the one on the left, right? Her spirit on the inside is to manipulate, to control you, right? and she just has to use whatever means necessary, right? It might be better suited for her to use that light feminine energy enchantment versus the dark feminine energy enchantment. And the one on the left, the dark feminine energy, she'd be more dominating, right? She'd be trying to be more controlling from the jump. Okay, she'd be masculine, man, transgender. This is what most of these, these type of women are. All right, because they got that masculine energy on the inside. All right. All right. So let's read this article, and we'll go ahead and close off in a minute. All right. So this article, it says, "Must I lean into my dark feminine energy?" So these bitches choose which enchantment they want to throw out. See that? It says the TikTok girlies are telling us to cut people off and embrace our seductive shadow selves. See, these women openly embrace being promiscuous and seductive. What is seductive? You're trying to seduce somebody, right? You're trying to manipulate their sexual energy into paying your meal ticket, buying you this flight, buying you this car, buying you this house, buying you this Birkin bag, buying you Louis Vuitton, buying you whatever the hell you want. How? By manipulating their sexual energy, man. You see that? Which, man, I gotta grab a couple precepts because this is the most modern women. See, so that's why I grabbed Exodus 22:18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, because these women are going to be put to death, man. This is nothing more than witchcraft. All right. And as I read through this article, all right, you're gonna see that, man. Okay, the Most High is gonna destroy these witches, man. Okay, this is Sirach chapter 25 verse 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. See that? We go to the scriptures for our answers, man. All right. All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. You see? And that's why Proverbs 31:30, it tells you that favor is deceitful. So you'll look at these bitches, you like, oh shit, man, she looks nice, she looks sweet, right? She looks feminine, light feminine energy, whatever the hell. But in reality, man, she's just using that enchantment, all right, to manipulate your ass. You see? So we can't win for losing on this side, man. Most of these women are compromised, man. Like, you'd be better off just waiting. You brothers out there, you ain't got no woman. I mean, to each their own, man, but you be, a lot of these women, man, as these days progress, they're getting worse and worse. All right. This shit says, things I do to get out of masculine energy and tap into my feminine energy. Like transgenders, man. These women, like I said in the previous lesson, man, they don't even know how to behave in a feminine manner. Because that whole light feminine energy and the dark feminine energy, it's all right, at its core, it's all, and none of it is truly feminine. None of it's truly feminine at the core, man. All right, okay? There's nothing feminine about a woman wanting to be a goddess. See, there's nothing feminine about a woman wanting to be a goddess, because what that implies is worship me, right? I'm above, you're below, right? And all those things, man. So really at its core, it's a masculine, it's a masculine concept, when you really think about it. But anyways, man, yeah, so let's read a little bit. All right, it says, women on TikTok are claiming they've unlocked a power portal within themselves through leaning into their dark feminine energy. Yeah, these bitches are conversing with demonic spirits. All right, they're witches, man. It says, look up the term and you'll find young, mostly white women smizing into the camera with half withering, half seductive stares, and claims they've learned to manipulate men and maximize their sexual appeal through several important behavioral changes, right? And you'll see that, these bitches will be looking at the camera with them. Scriptures say you can, the whoredom of a woman is known through her eyelids. So yeah, these bitches, they'll be all up in the camera, right, trying to look a certain way to throw an enchantment on you, right? And you can tell right then and there these bitches are demons. They're seductive, witches, man. All right. It says they've learned to manipulate men and maximize their sexual appeal through several important behavioral changes. It's either that or reposted images of Euphoria hottie Alexa Demi with overlaid text telling you to lean into your dark side. Euphoria, I believe that's what on Netflix. A lot of people probably watch that shit. Yeah, man. It says to understand what dark feminine energy is, let's first take a look at its inverse, light feminine energy. According to TikTokers, these are submissive, cute personas such as Marilyn Monroe, who apparently utilize this power to manipulate men, a bit like the sexy baby. See, so like I said, in this chorus, it's wicked, right? Because it's just the offshoot of the soft girl shit, man. So they'll use that submissive look, right? They'll wear their hair a certain way, they'll dress a certain way, they'll speak a certain way. To what? To manipulate a man, a dominant man who's looking for that. See, you can't win for losing with these witches, man. Right? Because just when you think, I found it, I got me a little cool little soft, feminine, submissive chick. Whole time, man, you just under an enchantment. You know, that's how most of these women are, man. Anyways, it says dark feminine energy, on the other hand, is all about being dominant, assertive, and most importantly, sultry. It's about setting boundaries, saying no to people, manifesting success. So these bitches are the transgender ones, right? These ones want to be dominant, assertive, and they want to be you. You know, they want to be a man. Okay? All right. It says Aries Celine 25 came across spiritual TikTok, last July, and transitioned into making the dark feminine energy videos in November. I felt this call to explore this aspect of myself. It says it was more so an inner calling, she says. Yeah, man, these bitches by nature want to be chaotic, man. Like by nature, they want to be wicked. Scriptures tell you that through woman, sin entered into the world. All right? You got to be very, very careful, man, with these modern women, man. Because, you know, like we read about Jezebel, and these ancient women, they have the same spirit on them. But scriptures tell you how, the wickedness on the earth has grown. Right? So these bitches got TikTok, Instagram. They have social media, man. They don't gotta be, you don't have to actually go out, interact, and mingle with these bitches. They can have a platform, okay? These Twitch streamers and shit. They can have a platform to where they can throw their enchantments out. And it's always gonna be some nigga that's gonna fall for it. You see? And this is why, man, I can't wait until y'all about y'all destroy the internet, man. Destroy social media, man. Destroy TikTok. Destroy all this shit, man. Because once that happens, these witches are through, man. These witches are through. TikTok, the witch is dead, man. Okay? These bitches are about to be in a very bad case, man. They gonna get to stay in the same lot as Jezebel. So that bitch was tossed out a window, and her body was chopped up and she was fed to the dogs, man. And that's what scriptures say, suffer not a wish to live, man. Okay, because what does this breed? It breeds it brings chaos, man. All right, that's why it says in 1 Ezra 4, verse 26, that many men have gone out of their way for women. What do you think causes them to go out their ways? These fucking witches, man. These enchantments they throw out. Oh, I'm a soft girl, right? Oh, I'm a masculine bitch. Like, man, look, man, this is what we deal with, man. All right, we need your house to come back and burn this place to the ground. Okay, let's read up. It says through connecting to this energy. Yeah, man, that is an energy. It's a spirit. It's a demonic spirit. Okay, that's really all. Spirit is what? Energy. All right, our spirits are energy. So these women are conversing with those demonic spirits, man. Dark energy. Oh, you see that? These women are witches, man. All right. She says she has become less of a people pleaser. Yeah, she's not. If anything, she's become less submissive and feminine. Right? This is what this feminist society has produced. These women don't give a fuck about pleasing nobody, man. Especially not they men. All right? Man, this place got to be destroyed, man. It says, I've been enjoying sex more, manifesting my desires, and honing my psychic abilities, man. These bitches are witches. See that? Honing my psychic abilities, man. It's fucking witchcraft. It says, Based near New York City, Ari felt she's fully stepped into her dark feminine after experiencing lots of big life changes. Blah, blah, blah. Man. It says Ari loves that dark feminine energy is a trend as she believes it offers solace from the trauma of living in a patriarchal society. You see that? These little bitches just hate order so much that they will embrace witchcraft because they feel like it frees them. Right? It frees them, because we don't have to listen to men. We don't have to be up under men. You know what we should do? We should read, different magic books and watch and subscribe to these spiritual pages and figure out how we can manipulate men, right? Because these bitches hate men, right? Feminists hate men, all right? A lot of these bitches do hate men, okay? You got to understand that, man, all right? And that's why they don't feel, there's no remorse when they do shit like this, right? They seek to destroy. They seek to breed chaos, all right? The government supports them in every fucking thing they do. Alimony, social, EBT, food stamps, welfare, right? All of those things support these women, man. They got the law enforcement on their side, right? But guess what? What these witches don't understand, okay, is that Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shah, is doing away with that shit, man. All right, he's showing you in a major way that this government, all right, will not be able to save you women, okay? And a lot of you are about to freeze, man. We know winter is right around the corner, man. It's about to be a cold, harsh winter, and you bitches ain't about to be outside like that, man. You see, y'all not about to be able to be outside like that, right? And then we're gonna see how they switch up then. We're gonna see what what card these bitches pull out of their Yu-Gi-Oh stashed in. Okay? But yeah, man. It says a woman in her dark feminine energy can be very emotionally intense or come off as a bitch. Yeah, no, oh man, no manners, right? That aggressive nature, man. All right. And this is something that is quote unquote trending, right? It says it is a way for us to reclaim that power because we have been giving it away to others for far too long, she says. Yeah, these transgenders don't want to be women, man. I can't stand these bitches that don't want to be a feminine, submissive woman, man. Which is probably like, I don't know, I'm gonna throw a number out there, man. It's probably like, a good 90% of these modern women, man. Hate men, women. And on the inside, a lot of them are transgenders with that masculine energy. Okay? Can't win on this side, man. All right? It says the term, which currently has around 732.1 million views on the app, appears to be the latest in a long line of TikTok trends combining self-help, girl boss feminism, the fuck that is, witchy language, and spirituality. See that? Witchy language and spirituality, man. These women are what? Witches. It says, as ever, it draws on well-known tropes, this time repackaged under a sexy black, whatever, man. You get the point, okay? You get the point, man. All right? That these are the enchantments a lot of these women throw out, man. So you got to be very weary. All right? That the Most High is about to kill a lot of these women, man. All right? Because a lot of them are witches. But with that, I want to give all praises, glory, honor, and power unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Wahar Kakadash, Shalom, DTA, Wah, Baba Ball.